Hello everyone, welcome to this episode of Stack Programming with Python. In this episode, we are going to see how to use a stack to reverse the individual words of a string. So before getting started, let us restart and clear the output because we are going to require the same notebook. And meanwhile, I will type in reverse the individual words of a string. And if I choose it as a markdown, it is going to make it a title. Now let us define our own stack as an empty list. We can even take a linked list, but then the operations will be a bit more complex and we really don't want to get into complexity as of now because our main goal is to reverse the individual words of a string. So I'll say def reverse words and I'm passing a string to that. Basically, I'm assuming that the variable type is string because Python doesn't allow explicit declaration, not that I have seen. Okay, and stack equals to list. So, okay, so what I will do, I will delete this stack thing here from here, and here I'm going to have an empty list like this. Now I'll say for I in range of length of string. So this is going to run until the last character in that string is read. Now if string of I is not a space, so this is for empty space. As long as the character that we are reading is not a space, then we continue appending the stack with that particular character, okay, that we are reading. Otherwise, I'm going to say else while length of stack is greater than 0. So here we are checking if that stack is not empty. And if it is not empty, then print the stack of -1, comma, end. So here we are just printing an empty string and stack dot pop. And we are popping the words from stack and we are printing again the empty string, okay. END. Now after the last word, so this way we are going to traverse the entire string. This is the logic of reversing the individual words. And let us actually check for the case where we are going to see the last word. So while length of stack is greater than 0, print stack of -1, comma, end, and finally stack dot pop. So this is the entire logic for reversing a word. Basically, we are reading all the characters until we encounter the space. We are putting all those characters in a stack, and as soon as we encounter the space, we are popping all the characters and printing them on the screen. And then we are checking for the special case where it is the last word in that entire string. Now let me execute this and see if there are any syntax or logical errors. Logical errors we won't understand unless we really call this, but syntax errors and spelling mistakes can be found out. So there is no syntax error or spelling mistake. Let us say reverse words Ashwin Pazankar. And if I execute this, yes, it is actually printing the reverse of that entire string and it is actually removing the space. And we can even say Python is the best. Python is the best. And let me execute this. And this is the output. And this is the output of printing Python is the best. And if I include a space here, then this thing will be in the end. So this is handling all the cases. Let us handle actually this case where that string is empty. Let us see what is going to happen. Okay. And let us provide us with spaces. This is single space and multiple spaces. So these are all the test cases. We are inputting various types of strings to our function that we have written to reverse a string, and we are entering various types of inputs to see if our functionality breaks. So this is something known as testing. I have spent a lot of time in my life working as a tester for various organizations. That is why I always write some small test cases for all of my programs, and I show you how to test your, or how to unit test to be specific, your programs that you have written in any programming language. So I hope that you have understood the concept and you have understood the demonstration that I have shown. In case you want to know the concept in more detail, check the earlier episode where I am explaining everything in detail using a whiteboard or paper and pen. Thanks a lot once again, and I will see you next time.